Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Goldens in Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce a stunning boy we have for sale. This boy we are calling Lincoln. He is Mr. Black of Elsa and Finley's litter. He was born June 29, so he's enrolled in one of our most popular and extensive training programs called Doggy Doctorate. He's had hundreds of hours of training, so we know his personality very well. His Recherche score is 667, 6 being that he is dependent. He loves to be with you. In fact, I'm probably closer to a 7 than a 6. He is dependent. He loves to be held. As you can see, his tail is wagging. He loves to snuggle. He does this to almost anybody and everybody. He is social. He likes people. He is not, though, needy. He's not a puppy that screams in a crate if he's by himself. That's miserable if he's by himself. He can be self-entertained. That's why we gave him a little bit lower, a 6, because he's not a dog that he's doing really well in crate training. He's a 6 on activity. He is very balanced with his energy. He is not hyper. He is not high energy. He's also not a lump on a lug. He's not lazy. He will play, but it's very controlled. He has a very mature personality. And one of the best things about him is that he is very confident. He's a 7 out of 10, so he's not extremely confident, but he is confident. He's not having fear issues. He's doing really well. If there's a weakness of English Goldens is that they can be shy and timid. He is not shy and timid. He is doing really well. Size-wise, we're estimating him to be 70 to 80 pounds. I would estimate closer to the 80 pounds. His mom is 62 pounds, which is an average size girl, but the dad is our biggest boy. He's 85 pounds with the biggest, blockiest head. He's a gentle giant, and he's probably not gonna be as big as him, but he's gonna be closer to him. So I'm guessing he's gonna be closer to 80 pounds. One thing that makes him very unique is that he has a lot of cream on him, which is weird because both parents are white. I mean, like no cream at all. Of course, if you look at generations and you go back and go back and go back, all Goldens are basically golden. That white color is a dominant trait. So if you get a white Golden and a cream Golden, they'll be more white. But for some reason, he got the cream. He is one of the creamiest dogs we've ever had. And it's like a solid cream, which is beautiful. And it's what a lot of people love. They love that cream Golden look. But they want the English, which is healthier, and then of course you get them fully trained like him. So that makes him very unique. He's the darkest Golden I think we've had this year. Now, he's able to go home after graduating Doggy Doctorate, which is training till 6 months of age, which is December 29th. After that, they're enrolled in our most extensive training program called Doggy Double Doctorate. That's where they go home, live with the professional trainer. That's a month-to-month program. He'll turn 7 months of age January 29th or 8 months of age February 29th. Now, we do realize the holidays fall all between those dates. If you want to get him as a Christmas present, if you want to get him right away, you can do that and get him before or between the training programs, and we prorate the price up or down so you can get him at the date that works best for you. He's already really well trained, so you don't have to wait till December 29th or January 29th. He can go home any of those dates and we prorate the price, so we're very flexible. If you scroll down, you're gonna see pictures of both Elsa and Finley. If you click on those pictures, a video will pop up where we summarize the parents. We talk all about their health clearances, their personalities. One thing that makes this litter unique is that Elsa is the healthiest English Golden that we own. She scored higher or best on her hip scores. We only have one dog that tied her, and that was Bella, a BVA 2-2. That is extremely tight hips. BVA 4-4, only 4% of Goldens have that tight of hips, and her mom is a 2-2. I haven't seen another dog in the world that has a tighter hip score than a 2-2. And so that's what makes this litter very unique, is how healthy they are. The health clearances are phenomenal. What I'd like to do is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're gonna show off Lincoln in training so you can see his personality, see how well he's doing in training. And then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do if you wanna reserve him. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're gonna show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love to cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer. They can hold their place longer. They can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only. And so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Karandakot. You will definitely want to buy a Karandakot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The two other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously, the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video of Lincoln. Again, this is Mr. Black of Elsa and Finley's litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.